Alright, welcome back to Planet Crafter. Currently, oh, that's good. Just had a few upgrades. Just come back in. I've just started building this thing here, and I'm gonna have a lakeside view. And there's a whole pile of storage down here. Probably push it further back and have some production at that point as well. But the reason I brought look at this. We've got water. Now, things are progressing thick and fast. Quite thick and fast, to be perfectly honest. A lot quicker than I kind of anticipated. So I don't know if they've actually changed anything through when I played it last time, but things do appear to be going a lot darn quicker. So I'm going to get back to it and keep on building out. As you can see, I've got a scaffolding structure holding everything up. I'm going to have it further over that way with the what is now the tier 3. I think it was tier 3. Was it tier 3? No, sorry, tier 2 nuclear reactors. Look at those. Those guys 86. These guys more uranium rods, yeah, but they're relatively easy to come by. Explosive powder, which I'm going to have to sort out. Because that's a different method of making those, and I don't have the building that yet allows me to build that. But I did just note that the tier 5 backpack just showed up. So before we do anything else, let's have a look. What do we need for that? 3 super alloy and some titanium. I've got 2. Okay. Might take me a bit longer than I really hoped, but well, it's the way the cookie crumbles, isn't it? Anyway, leave me to it. I'm going to continue on with this, and I'll be back and we do some more exploration. Alright, so I've got everything pretty much moved over. I've taken down the old base, which was just over here, and I've put in I've got now 4 tier 3 heaters. Now remember the pitiful numbers we were getting earlier? It's going up quite better now. I mean, we do have a lot more. O2's still looking a bit weak, but we can sort that out at another point, because let's go on an exploration hunt. There's a few places like up there where the ice has melted, which we were looking at, I think, in one of the previous episodes. So we're going to go look at that. And I'm going to try and see if I can latch that onto the end of this, but I'm going to have to move all of those as well. But it's taken me a while, and I've managed to get a few odds and sods done between now and then. So I don't really want to faff around too much. Oh, and I died. I fell off a bloody great big height because I was out getting super alloy. And I lost like must have been 8 to 10 super alloy when I did it, because being on this level of difficulty, you die, you lose absolutely everything that's in your industry. It's gone, which is kind of an annoyance. So I have gotten a couple of more super alloy from another place, and I made myself a tier 5 backpack. So that's going to help us a great deal to get places, because if we look now, we've got way more things. As you can see, I've got my usual create somewhere to not die, some food, some water, and some O2. But if you remember, this bit here was all blocked off. And look at this, some osmium up here. We do need the osmium, not as much at the moment as you'd think, because now I need to go do another search for super alloy, and that leads back down into somewhere at the moment. We can't find out yet because that piece hasn't gone. Actually, let's just see how far does that need to go. So that's quite a way away. 15 UK. U Kelvin. So there's a little bit there that's open. Let's just grab some O2 again. And back in the Iridium cave, which will go there now, there's some more. So I'll do a little bit more exploring. Oh, and as you can see in the top left, I've got that pin thing for that sucker because I wanted another thing put up there. Starting to look a little bit fancier. I'm gonna, like I say, I'm gonna have to move all of those. I'm probably just gonna get rid of those, and then once I've got a few more bits and pieces, create some more of those reactors, because you get a lot more energy out of them, and everything that you can get is going to be, well, the materials. They're all going to, I'll be able to mine it all. So there was just up there, there was a whole pile of ice blocking the way out. So we're going to have a look and see what's up there. Actually, how are we looking? Food, definitely could do with some food. So let's munch that down. And let's go up here. There's still a whole pile of stuff in here that I could get. I don't really need it as yet. So it's really just going to sit here until I go, oh, I need some more stuffs. Look at that, water. Water, water, water everywhere. And if we come up here, brand new area. And this is where you can get a lot more sulfur from. But currently, yeah, there's not much you can actually see. This generally never clears up, even when you really, really clear the planet up. This is still messy. It'd be nice if you could actually get rid of that, eh? Have some form of machine that does air purification down in these areas. And up in here, this is another osmium cave. And this area is also blocked up as well for the moment. And I would imagine that's going to be 15. Yes. And if we keep on wandering over this way, there's another exit to this cave section over here, and that leads you off into a different area. It'll start melting sometime soon, so hopefully we'll be able to get through there and have a good old look around. Now we are starting to get a little low on O2. I'm going to make sure I keep an eye on that. And try not to break my legs and die this time. Because that was a bit stupid of me, but hey, well. Name's in the channel name, isn't it? Idiot in charge. It was around those areas where that little base was. And I was running around there. Oh, look, there's a couple of crates. Anything that I want. I do want that. I'll grab the iridium for the moment. And I'm going to need to come up here as well at some point. So let us jump down. Yep, I know, I know. Whoops. I need an extra titanium. I'm missing titanium. Whoops-a-daisy. I was sure I put 2 titanium in my bloody inventory when I left. Water's looking a little light. Now, the more heat you get, you know those little ice blocks that were sitting around all over the place? Lesser amount of those actually end up turning up, so there's a tech you can get which will help out with that. Give me that. Those don't rightly need right now, so I'm just going to leave those there. And you can get up there later. Doesn't clear up, but you can get up there. So I'm just going to have a quick wander around, have a peek, see if there's anything that we can see. And another crate. Crates are always good to have. Give me that. Now, I am probably going to want to pick up some quartz. Go back to the base and then create a fabricator and get some more O2. That way we got plenty of O2 all the time. come here, come here, come here. Actually, considering that I'm not going to be in this area for quite some time, I'm actually going to tear this down. Right, let's go. And this way, if I ever get anywhere, I don't have to rush around looking for stuff to build another base. It does kind of clog up your inventory a little bit, but hey, well, that's the way it goes. All right. And there is that big ship. And I'll show you the area where I got the extra super alloy from, because it's just around the corner from here. And this is one that if you've got a tier 2 miner, you can actually mine specifically for super alloy. It's a little bit of a ways away, but it's not that far away really. And you see that little ledge just here? Check this out. Up we go, and in we go. And look at this, super alloy. And you need a fair whack of this stuff over a period of time, so I better not die with all this in my inventory. Hey, that would be a rather bad idea. Any food in there? Nope. So let's just slurp that down. And yeah, you just put some deposit miners in here and away you go. Did I see something there? There's one over here. Check that out. And there's sparkly lights. We'll find out about that later. Oh, my inventory is full. Well, I could definitely do with a little bit of O2, so let's just slurp down on that. It's not something we can really touch at the moment. But now I've got a bit more super alloy. Let's go back to the base. Wow, look how much bigger the lake has become. And it's raining again. That's ever so cool, isn't it? Alright, well, we're going to set something up that's going to help us out a great deal. And for now, I'm just going to stick them here. And that is the ore extractors. Now, if we have a look in here, you don't get to choose. It's not just going to be iron, like I say. It's going to be all of the lower gauge materials that these two are going to pick up over a period of time. Now, those suckers do take 40 energy each. Sticking that extra reactor in has allowed us to put those in and still have 35 kilowatts remaining. So, what else have we discovered in the meantime? Well, we got a vehicle station, which you can actually have a truck you can drive around in. It starts off really, really slowly, but it gets there eventually. So what we're going to do is we're going to need 3 aluminium. Oop, come over this way. It'll take me a while before I can remember exactly which boxes I'm supposed to be looking in. So there's that there. I'm kind of thinking, can I shove it up against this? Let's find out, shall we? Want it that way around. Bring it this way, one more. There we go. And my power just went down. Okay. What do I need for another one of these? I need some more water. I'll just grab that for the time being. 3 more super alloy. And uranium rod. It's a little annoying, isn't it? Remember that bit I said? I wonder how long it's going to be before I should put up a sign saying, last how many days since we lost power. Right. Let's go over here and have a look. So to build a vehicle, we need 2 rocket engines, some uranium, iron, fabric, and silicon. Okay. So if we come back in here, and we use this place to build the rocket engines. How much super alloy we got left? 3. And what did I need? Did I need 1 or 2? I don't remember. We don't. Sweet. Okay, well let's get a couple of engines going. I'm going to be running out, aren't I? And we need 4 uranium. This does leave me a bit at the mercy of not being able to do a certain amount of rockets, but it's okay. I think we can live with that. And as you can see, there are speed increases. Zeolite we haven't found yet, but let's mark that. And then we can get the stuff that we need. So we want some iron, we want some silicon, and we're going to need some fabric and again some uranium. Fabric, I think I may write this one? No, the end one. Wrong end. Now, one of the good things about this, even though it moves unbelievably slowly, when it's... I didn't want that one, I wanted that one. You've got constant O2. So you can drive around and you don't have to worry about O2 anymore, which is pretty darn cool. Like I say, it's quite slow when it's here. You can get much better speed. It's only got that one little box on the back. You can upgrade that box. In fact, let's just... It's a little unwieldy. Okay, it dumps me out there. So what do we actually need to upgrade? That's the equipment, speed, lights, beacon. And that to me means that we don't have the blueprint to gain more. I mean, it's not bad. It's better than the normal box, but we definitely don't have the blueprint from the larger storage on there, which it's a little frustrating, but that's okay. Let's just grab all of these out of here for the time being, and we can go into slurp up, feed up. In fact, let's just grab a couple of those as well. And that means no more need to carry around a whole pile of stuffs. Oh well, can't be helped. So we're going to go a bit further afield. We're going to head off to that big arch over there and go and have a look at that. Now it's going to take me a little while to get there, so I will see you when we turn up. Well, it turns out I was wrong. Who would have thunk it, eh? I don't have the upgrade that allows you to just breathe whenever you're in there. I need to create, either learn that or create it at some point. But yeah, thankfully I got here quick enough though that really wasn't that much of an issue. Right, let's go and have a look inside here. Not going to worry about that just yet. Anything of any interest that I actually just want right now? Haven't seen anything yet. So let's go left first. Oh, that'll do. That will be nice. That will be nice. There's another locker with some different spacesuits in there. Not going to worry about that. Now look at this. There's a little cave down here. What's in this box? Absolutely nothing really, is there? I mean, these guys aren't bad because they are a 400% modifier. I don't need any more bean seeds as yet. And I guess it's going to get to a point where you'll be producing so much food that a load of those bean seeds are just completely and utterly useless. Oh, so we're going to need a fusion cell at some point. I'll grab that, because that is going to be somewhat useful to me. And what have we got here? Alright, today it was the inauguration of the Space Warp Gate. It took 2 years to build and was to finally allow us to easily cross the Ezekiel Prime Sector. But as soon as we turned on the main power reactor, everything went wrong. The power immediately went down, all the reactors and stabilizers broke within a few minutes, and the spaceship was inexplicably drawn to the closest planet. We have tried everything to fix it, but it seems there's nothing we can do. The whole crew escaped into the escape pods, and I sent a distress signal. I'm going to my pod now too. What a waste. All these months of work will be lost. I can't understand what happened. This shouldn't have happened. That's the year 3034. Yep. I have to go back and get some more O2 shortly. Oh, there's a box. And that was my last bit of O2, so I've got to be a little bit careful here. That was all that lot. Come on, let me in. There we go. There's a bit more water, more seeds. I don't need this. Don't need that at all. This is back on the way out again. So there's not actually much out here, is there? But that's pretty darn cool. Now, yeah, we have to get back without dying. And in we go. What's that going to let us have? A tier 2 jetpack. Now, actually, so we need another rocket engine. So, for the tier 2, sulfur, osmium, and aluminium. Right. Now, hopefully I won't be breaking my legs anymore. Look how much faster we move around as well. Which kind of makes that a little bit useless. That's much faster. Look how much water there is now. This is getting way better. I'm still kind of should do a bit more infrastructure and get some a load more heat going, get some more rockets, all that sort of stuff. But we'll get to that after this episode. Well, in between episodes. I did spend quite a bit of time getting that base restructured and moving all that stuff around. So I wanted to have a bit of an explore. So before we go see what's in there, let us go grab a fresh O2 suck. Anything in this? There is some water, I guess. Come on, over you come. I want to get down to that box in there. What have you got for us? Well, another blueprint. I don't really want any of the plant stuff. I'll grab the food and the water, and then we can have a look around a little bit further. Because there's another one over here, but I don't remember there being an entrance to this one. Well, I was wrong, wasn't I? What do we got in here? Another blue chip? Or blueprint? Nothing of any use there. And nothing of any use there, really, is there? Let's grab that. It's not as easy to come by as the rest, so... So that goes up to that useless base over there. And see, there's a bit of a gap in the rocks over there. So let's do a quick shufty up through here. Because there is something down here as well that I know of. And we are going to need it. Can't do anything about it right now. But we are going to need it. And in here, check it out. It's a uranium cave. Yeah, I've got 2 O2 canisters left, so that's plenty enough to do a bit of mining and then also get back somewhere safe. That is well needed. I may as well drink that. Yep, I do know. Right, let's get back before we cark it. Although, saying that, let's have a quick peek up here, because I do have another O2 canister on me. And this is another completely different area. And as you can see, there is a fair whack of... I actually don't know what that is. You know, it's a mist of some sorts, but I have never found anything in the lore to tell you what it actually is. Well, there's bugger all in the boxes. There's something up there, though, that's different. Well, looks of it. Ah, look at this. Here's a cave to get back to the area that we came through that has through to the other side where all those, I don't know, I suppose you could call them stalagmites, couldn't you? Sticking out of the ground. And there's some stuff out here. See all of this? This stuff is life. Pulsar quartz. Pulsar quartz we definitely need for later on. We don't have anything that we can use or anything to build yet, but we will need a lot of that stuff later. And I may as well grab that, and may as well get back over here. I don't really want to run out of O2 and lose all of that stuff. Now, I wonder, when does the permanent O2 for that thing turn up? It's probably going to be a while yet, I would say. But then again, from memory, the only time I've had that when I played Prime originally, I got it after that the entire world, you could run around without worrying about O2, because eventually you don't actually need to worry about carrying O2 around with you. Right, let's go and have a look and see what these are going to give us. A fence. Oh, that actually is going to be relatively useful. And there's more mining speeds. What do we need for faster legs? 2 super alloy and some explosive powder. Explosive powder I can't make yet because I don't have the building that it's going to do that. So that does mean that I'm going to need to get my A into G and start doing some more O2 generation. I can't do a great deal about that except put more of those things down, which I probably will end up doing, which means I'm going to need more super alloy, which I can't get just yet. Because I lost a lot of it when I died. How great was that? No, let's refresh. How dumb was that? Let's go with dumb, shall we? Because that was pretty damn dumb of me. Jumping over this thing, thinking I could make that jump, but no, I couldn't. Okay, so I've managed to get myself 2 more. Let's have a slurp. Super alloy, but I'm going to have to grind the whole thing out. Now, this, thankfully, is going to be a little bit helpful to us. You can see it's generating all of that stuff, which we can use. And I really want more of that silicon, actually. We can use to actually make that, but we need aluminium as well. So I'm going to have to probably do... Ooh, I'm starting to run a little bit light on space in that one, aren't I? We got a bucket load of aluminium. So let's make 4 of these suckers. I don't have any titanium on me. I just dumped the titanium away, didn't I? I'm going to need a dump box for a lot of this iron, aren't I? Let's just dump a lot of the excess iron in there. It's an expensive way of going around it, but it's doable at this point. And that way I can get the tier 3 jetpack, and that will allow me to move around a hell of a lot quicker. Now that should be full. This on the other hand, no. Get rid of the cobalt. Actually, what do I need for that jetpack? I have the tier 2 jetpack. Oh no, it's not the tier 3 that I want, isn't it? I can't actually do that. Oh, it was the agility boots that was required for the T3. Oh, that's not going to be a thing anyway, just because of the fact of the explosive powder. But what I am going to need, I'm going to need 2 rockets. So 2 uranium rods, 2 iridium rods, and 4 uranium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that. There we go. No, I didn't make the iridium rod, did I? What the heck? I know I hit 9 of those damn things. Maybe I'm just too quick for my own good. Right, so that leaves us with 2 super alloy there. What we're going to need is 2 more. And we're only going to need 3 silicon. Get rid of that. You can get much bigger boxes and oh god, it's great. And give me 2 of those. And what we're going to do is we're going to go over and we're going to launch another couple of rockets. Yeah, I've got to move all of these and then see if I can attach that to the end of this, eh? Make it look prettier. So here's what happens. Fudge. And having the jetpack means I don't break my legs when I do stupid things like that. And now we're going to get some more iridium and some more uranium coming down, which will give us more rods to build stuff with. Alright, well I'm going to wait to see where all of this lot lands. There's some in the lake over there, which isn't too bad. Some on the rocks over there. And look at all the iridium fall down there. And actually this is where I think I'm going to leave you. So I'm going to go around. I'm going to get a whole pile more materials so we can get ready to build a whole pile more things. Which is going to be good. Could have sworn I saw the tier 3 jetpack come up though. I'll have to look to see when that's going to come up. Alright, you'll take care now. Catch you later.